obviously I cut my wig and I look, you know, I look 5 years younger. But let's get on to the video. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Zaria Smith, and typically I make commentary videos like this one. And if at any point you're thinking this girl is so great and you like what I'm talking about and my opinions, make sure to subscribe down below and make sure to hit the notification bell because you're already down there, might as well. And yeah, that's it. So let's get into the video. So as you guys know, Netflix is making a lot of trashy reality TV shows because, you know, they can. But I have noticed that Netflix's recent reality TV shows, specifically the ones like that have come out within the past like few months, they're just basically a way for Netflix to make fun of millennials. And if you guys haven't realized that by now, because I mean, I'm not a millennial, obviously, I'm 18, but I notice these things and I can tell, and I'm gonna tell you why this is a thing. So let's start in order of release, okay? So first came The Circle. Y'all remember The Circle?
Skinny Queen's Chat. Why would they name it that?
Message, hey girls, hey. I wanted to start this chat just to get to know all of you. Girls who stick together are pretty girls. Emoji, heart, and send.
Because I remember The Circle. And if you never watched The Circle and you want to hear the gist of why this is a direct attack towards millennials, or at least just younger generations, the premise of it is that you're supposed to talk to people and you can't see them, and it's like a social media app almost. You can't see the person's face, you can only talk to them, and then that's all you get. You know, you can't even hear their voices. So people were catfishing and showing that social media is toxic and blah. That was the point of it, you know. It was really dumb. I watched that, loved it because I love trashy TV, as most of us do, but that's not the point. So next one that I watched was Love is Blind, which was a direct attack towards dating apps like Tinder and, you know, Bumble and Hinge and all of those things, you know. And basically the premise of Love is Blind was that you were supposed to talk to someone through a wall. You couldn't see them, and, you know, over the span of however long it was, they were supposed to, you know, get married because love is blind. It's not like you need to know how someone looks to know if you're attracted to them or not. It's just their personality, it's their souls, because if you're not attracted to that, then nothing good is gonna come from your relationship, right? And we all know, if you guys watch the show, Jessica did not like Mark. She never liked Mark. You could tell the second she looked in that man's eyes, she was like, I messed up.
I cannot.
But alas, we still watch Love is Blind, and, you know, it was basically, you know, Netflix CEOs trying to say that people are dating, millennials are dating each other, and they're not having genuine, you know, connections. They're just kind of looking at people how they look and just swiping past someone before getting to know them, you know, whatever, right? Now we have Too Hot to Handle, and I can't even tell how much worse or how much more extreme it is going to get from Too Hot to Handle. And I just finished watching it. I watched it all in one sitting because I have no self-control. But Too Hot to Handle was kind of like the TV show where it was like you put all these people who are so attractive, whatever, on this island, and they had to get deeper connections, but the trick was they couldn't kiss, have sexual relations, none of that. They just had to connect with people without touching them, pretty much. And if y'all don't think that's a direct attack towards us, then you're delusional. It's like these older generations, and not just boomers because I, you know, whatever, but Generation X, all these different generations that are older than us, they like to come for us because, you know, we grew up, or not grew up, but like we were teenagers as iPhones were coming out and as social media was becoming a thing. Like I got Snapchat and stuff like that when I was 13. We had that because we grew up in, you know, times where social media was elevated. And they like to make fun of us because when they were in the 50s being racist with their milkshakes, they had to physically go out and talk to people. And I had to physically make connections. And now, since we could do that with an app on our phone, suddenly we're the bad people. We're horrible for using the apps that were made for us to date and make things easier. It's all direct attack, but you know what? That's fine. So the circle, you know, I get it. That was kind of interesting, you know. Love is blind, you know, but Too Hot to Handle. That was a direct TV show that was made to say millennials are stupid, millennials are sex crazed, and millennials don't know how to have real relationships.
Like so deep, man.
It's so
Like,
deep.
Yeah.
it's
really
like
is.
we're in sexual rehabilitation.
Yeah. We're all like.
But with our minds?
Whereas for me, plenty of people that I went to school with are getting married right now and have children. So trying to generalize an entire generation just to make fun of them is a little whack. Or am I just being crazy? Am I being crazy? Like, I've seen all these videos of creators making videos about Too Hot to Handle and how funny it is and how great it is. And, you know, the show was entertaining. I did watch it. I loved specifically Francesca and Harry and Rhonda and Sharon. Did y'all see that even though they were losing money for having, you know, that the people that kissed, the people that, you know, did all that stuff, they were the couples that ended up staying together after the show ended? Like Francesca and Harry, they're still a couple, and even though they lived in different, literally, parts of the world, they now live together. Oh, and you want to know what? If they probably would have never had that connection, they didn't know how they genuinely felt like that. I mean, at least that's what they say, is that they probably would have never continued their relationship, which sucks. But that's just kind of what hookup culture, and that's just kind of what has evolved. But it's not our faults. These older generations like to make fun of us and say that, you know, oh, when I was in the 70s, I never had sex, and we're gonna pretend that like hippies didn't have like orgies during, you know, Woodstock. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pretend it never happened. But it's like, for some reason with us, they like to attack us and be like, oh, like, haha, millennials are so dumb. Gen Z is so dumb because this is how their relationships are. And it's just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But what I will say, Too Hot to Handle was a very, you know, entertaining reality TV show. I think it's funny, it's cute, it's nice, you know, but it just sucks that, like, you know, that the root of that TV show was just to attack an entire generation. So first of all, the people in Too Hot to Handle were ideal reality TV show contestants. It's kind of like Love Island, but, you know, more interesting, I guess. I liked Francesca, I liked Chloe, Harry was, oh, that man. All the characters, not all characters, but like, I liked everyone. There was this one girl that left, she said deuces after like 3 episodes. And then another guy, Matthew, he left, and it was because he didn't really have any, you know, connections really in the show. And I just, you know, all the couples, it was just fun to watch. But yeah, that's the video. So if you guys liked my video, do make sure to subscribe and like the video down below, and leave a comment on what your favorite Netflix reality TV show is. Stay safe, wash your hands, only go outside if it's essential. It's not worth getting a bikini picture on the beach if you're gonna end up getting COVID, you know? That's the video. Okay, bye guys.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.